I mean, we really can't. I think we can fix this. This is what I'm saying. This is what I came up here about. But, you know, when you're living lies after lies, you know, it's hard to want to fucking fix things, you know? And so it's hard for them to want to fix things because, you know, it shows their... It's just insane.
Glitchy. Very glitchy. Very glitchy.
And I feel bad because of how many times I've called people fat ass.
You
but
liar.
That's what I've tried to make clear. I'm not talking nothing
Nobody
about size.
cares.
It has nothing to do with that size.
We don't care. We don't care. Weirdo.
So people always say, be careful what you say. No, I'm going to talk how I talk. I'm just going to explain what I mean by it, you know, because it's a habit of saying, but it's not something I'm saying to be mean. And it's like, I've learned to not, I don't care what you call me. I don't give a shit what you say to me.
Dolly Brock.
I don't give a shit what you say to me. I mean, it's not going to, I'm not going to go to bed at night and let it bother me is what I mean. You know, I'm not going to let it offend me. It just bounces right off. Your insult, the insults doesn't phase me. I don't care so much. The only thing that's ever bothered me is Heidi deserves a better life. Yeah, she does.
Yes, she does.
I'll admit that. Heidi deserves the moon, man. But so I've let it, you know, her life bother me.
Well,
I know Heidi loves me very much. So I don't let them, you know, I don't beat myself up about it. But I know one day Heidi's going to get to run and just run and run and run.
No, she ain't. You keep her very much longer.
We're going to get rewarded and she's going to get to run.
No, she won't.
All the time.
No, she won't.
Anytime she wants to.
No, she won't.
But I guarantee you, anytime this old truck can start, guarantee she'd want it up in it to go. You know?
You'll be lucky
my
if you ever get
my
her in a
blue
truck
dog
again.
went with me, and he rode in the fucking back. And he rode winter, you know, middle of snow. It didn't matter how it was outside. That dog was in that truck, you know. But in the cold, I'd always open the back glass because it wasn't a double cab. It was just a regular cab truck. I'd open it and let him inside.
That dog didn't have to live in the truck, Tammy. You're lying. That dog had a place to live.
She is happy.
No, she's not.
She's a little spitfire. I love it because when she wants something and I giggle like I've got to get my boots on or something, you know, I've got to get something to get out. But if I laugh at her, she's sassy as hell. She don't like it. It's like being around, you know, they get sassy to you when you're around them all the time.
She's tired of your crap. That's what it is. Weirdo.
Can I show the inside of my car? Why do you want to see it? Why? Why? You guys come by and take pictures anytime you fucking want.
Maybe they're curious.
But I can block you off of here because you know what? I don't like nosy people like you, and I don't like insulting bitches like you because that's what you are. I don't care. I live like a fucking mongrel.
Nobody lives here. Welcome
I live like a fucking animal. An animal. Yeah, I do. And I don't give a shit.
By choice. You get a $1,200 check.
And my goal is for that fucking orange motherfucker to clean the back of this fucking truck out.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, it is. That's my goal in life.
You get a $600
so you guys
to
tell me to get a job. Well,
check
I'm trying.
on the 21st.
I'm trying.
From YouTube. And a $1,200 disability check every month. You just got paid. Homeless by choice. Homeless by choice.
You know what? I don't care. You guys have got opinions, and that's fine with me. But you know what? I got God that loves me very much. And I love him very much. And we have done wrong. Everyone don't do shit. What do you think? Negative
Good.
Nancy.
What'd they say, White Tiger? And they know where she's at.
You have 3 dogs. What kind are they? Who I think did 9/11? Trump.
Well, they're a bunch of crap heads.
Something
Thank
about
you,
his
White
MAGA hat
Tiger.
he had on. They brag about the shit they do. They blatantly brag about the shit they do.
I know they wouldn't, observers. I know they wouldn't. I know they wouldn't.
Probably people in there that knew stuff. Probably people in there that knew stuff.
Crazy. She's a mess. Luna, welcome back. She said her phone died. Rosie,
I just got this hat on.
welcome.
It's very good. It's a broccoli cauliflower salad.
Well,
Raw.
what she did is she never closed the live down, but her phone died on her. I don't know how that works. I think that would close the live down, but evidently it didn't, I guess.
The hat? I know. Hey, check your local resale shop.
She really does, observers.
It's not bad. It was probably in its 60s. Probably 60. About 60. Maybe 50s. It's not bad, though. I mean, like, I'm sitting here and I ain't got socks on and my feet's not cold.
Yeah, she had like one can
Heidi's
of
on
big
half
food
of
this
it,
morning.
The other half stuck out and it's not cold. You know,
I'm
like last
surprised
night,
she got that,
my
really.
fingers were freezing out from underneath the cover. So I got those gloves because I got me a good pair of gloves at the 5 and Below. I wore them twice and lost them. I'm pretty sure. I think I left them on a Wendy's counter
Equalizer.
when I went in the store. I think I left them sitting. Oh, thank you for the virtual hug. I actually got a hug today. I had a lady a couple months ago ask me for a hug at the grocery store. But it was I don't know, a sweet, you know, it was it's nice to know you're not alone. I mean, like, in human, you know, because I know I'm not. I know God's with me everywhere I go. I know that.
Yeah, take care of your dog for once, weirdo. I really don't know, Rosie. I'm not sure. They need to. I mean, they've been called several times and told that she's there. And they know she's there.
That's never even dated, never done, you know. Don't hang out with people. Just lonely people. To me, that would be the point of having a town. To make sure no one does without. No one's alone. No one's hurting. I do.
Seems like she does, Rosie. They let her get away with a lot.
I eat one time a day.
Yeah, all day long.
I eat on stuff all day. Eat. Right now, I'm just nibbling all day. I got this.
A virtual kick in the pants.
Chicken.
I know that's right.
I mean, I noticed it when I worked at the chicken factory.
I'd give her a good gouge in the eyes.
The bird's being sick. There's something going on. There's something going on. Something's going on.
She's so gross. That took her finger off. Yeah, big kick in the pants. A swift poke in the eye. I'd give her a good push down a hill.
That's my favorite piece.
Gross.
No.
No wonder she craps like a bear. She eats all the garbage part of animals. You need to eat the bone and give Heidi the meat. How about that? Since you love it so well.
Thank you so much. I can't see your name.
Bummerella, that's her name. Yeah, she's trying to give that. She don't care about that dog at all.
I can't hardly see. I'm seeing the pasta, but I can't tell what you're saying.
Feeds her cooked chicken bones, I swear.
God, there's a greyhound.
Virtual kick. I love it. Yeah, more virtual kicks and less hugs.
I like the broccoli cauliflower salad at Walmart. It's good. If you've never had it at Walmart, you ought to try it. The broccoli cauliflower salad stuff. It's fucking good. People ought to go back to growing their own food and shit.
Tammy, you're so lazy, you'd starve to death if we went back to that. Yeah, you would. Want to do like
have
you?
This fucking
Yeah,
problem.
you would. Yeah, you would. Yeah, she claimed her phone died, but
good girl.
I think the comments were getting to her. That's what I think.
Barking all over that fucking truck. That's a good girl.
Yeah, she's probably smoking dope. Look at her eyes.
A very good girl.
Or, you know, her favorite, meth. She got money, so you know she's at that rest area. She's definitely got dope by now. For sure. And I don't mean pot. I mean dope.
I need a soda out of the back.
Uh-huh.
I know it's bad in Oklahoma. It's bad in Missouri. But Missouri is where it stems from, because that's why God led me out to the George Washington Carver State Park.
It does not come from Missouri. It's all over the United States, dummy.
And I said I found the fucking garden. And I tried to tell the whole town. They all wanted to blow me off. Everybody wanted, oh, thanks for helping the town. No, fuck you.
Nobody said thank you.
Yeah.
They clapped when you left.
Me too.
I know, written in the stars. It's an all-day thing, girl.
I guess, I don't know.
I'm telling you, she's a full-time job.
You can't believe what your fucking birth certificate says.
Yeah, we forget you're black, Indian, and lion. My bad.
You can't believe shit these motherfuckers have said.
Yeah, she got that one a few days ago. With some of her YouTube shit during her band.
That is fucking awful.
Or right before. I can't remember which. Yeah, she thinks she's God. That's for sure, Luna. Ugh. Yeah, they couldn't get all her info on her birth certificate. Yeah, it was so much, right, observers? That's a good idea, the fear. Definitely a good idea. Yeah, she does. She absolutely does, Luna. You're right.
It's a lot worse than what you think.
She said as much, too.
And then there's water hemlock. Then there's poison hemlock. And then there's water dropwort. It's bad. They're bad.
What about poison ivy, Tammy?
There's a bunch of shit. But those are the major ones, and they are spreading in this motherfucking vine, whatever it is. And it'll choke every fucking thing out. And that's what I said. I said, because it wasn't here. It was not here. And I said, it's coming to here.
She's an idiot. Make it up as you go, Tammy. It's what I would do.
I don't know what this greenbrier vine, I don't know if that's what it is.
Yeah, and then she says she's God's wife, but she wants to be married to God.
It's bad.
Pete is God, and she wants to marry
God.
God.
That's what was wrong with him. He had it all in him.
I don't know.
I know that's what it was because of the black hairs. You know?
So, yeah. Skank, 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 skank. Carolyn. Oh, no, that's right. I know that's right.
But I owe it all to God for giving me the answers to help me do everything I done. And that motherfucker used me, and this country's letting it, continue, and it's wrong.
Bull hockey.
They act like it's nothing because I think they all...
The slimy, sneaky snake of a skank.
I think they all been playing in it.
That's a tongue twister.
That's why some of them bitches' fingers are fucking black.
We know why yours are black. Dope head.
Ain't nothing God can't clean up, trust me.
Hi, my name's Tammy. My pastimes include blasphemy.
No freezes anymore.
Anything sacrilegious and demonic. Making ugly faces. Putting down the government. I'm a fun time.
Yeah, well, they need their fucking... That's the deal. They were trying to fucking make me sick. And
I'll definitely give them a call. They get tired of me calling, but I'm going to call them anyway. I don't give a crap. Yeah, where are you, Don Myers?
I don't remember leaving. I don't remember
Gluten.
leaving. I remember waking up in my motherfucking truck in my son's driveway with the fucking sound of a fucking loud trumpet, and it sounded like a fucking big UFO. Some kind of noise.
So now it's a UFO, guys.
And I was like, what the hell?
Aliens.
I said, go to Washington. Boy. So I went to...
Not Washington, because you haven't been there.
That where the little store used to be, and because I couldn't get service downtown.
And
I went to there, and I said, I looked in the sky, and there was an eagle flying around me. And I said, that's just a sign. I've got to go to Washington.
What about the dragon with the feathers?
Somebody sent me $150.
What about
it got me past St. Louis.
I know his ears should be on fire by now, shouldn't they?
But then, people helped me get the rest of the way down here. Then my water pump went out. It was a trip. But the eagle, then in Revelation, it says, I looked in the sky, and there was a lone eagle. It screamed, trouble, trouble to everyone here on earth.
Oh, my God.
And I was like,
look, guys, our story involves aliens and dragons and eagles. And
that's what I said.
And parasitic demon plants. It's like a whole.
I've never doubted. I've never doubted
story
at all. But I wasn't realizing some things.
Yeah.
And now I do. And
very potent.
I just thank God for being
She makes up this crap.
Patient with me.
And half-ass remembers it to tell it wrongly or incorrectly later. She's like, it's okay. I'll just add to. Don't forget about the stuff I've already lied about. I've shocked and awed them with aliens and pink, red-feathered dragons. You know, all the stuff a good fantasy's made up of. Definitely potent.
Man, you are great. I'm waiting to see what God wants me to do. I don't know, because, talking to these people is impossible. They're impossible to talk to. And I'm not going to be talked over no more. That's why I just...
So what you're saying is you're going to lay on your back in that truck from now on.
But it says, go to the land that was the pride of Jacob. And right up here it says, begat by Jacob. So I'd say I'm at the right place.
It's not a grave, Tammy. It's a memorial. There's a difference. We know you're not that educated and you don't know.
I'm just trying to share it with them, that's all.
We don't want anything you got to share, bum.
These people have looked at it all wrong.
You touched it and licked your fingers with it and all that stuff.
I understand why.
Or had your fingers in your butt. We don't want anything you touched.
Is what the Bible says.
Oh, yeah, a memorial, exactly.
But I got to get her out. No, she just sees a dog.
Yeah, let's don't take Heidi out for a potty break just because you can blame it on some other dog. She's riding down the road on her white horse with a sword.
And I look back and I see things, and I'm not an idiot.
Right,
and it's like, man, some of the people that's played me is like...
You're a big idiot. That's the problem. Absolute
sometimes
fantasy.
You got to get away to get clarity. Yeah, EBT fart card. But I'm going to get off here. Take her out. Later, Gators.
What a bum. Yeah, for at least 2 more days. Exactly, Carolyn. I swear. Poor Heidi. Man, this lady, you know how they used to do witches back in the 1600s to see if they were witches? Dunk them underwater. And if they float up to the top, they're witches. But if they don't, they were innocent. But oh well, too late now. Let's do that. Let's do that again. Let's bring that back. Yeah, she don't give a crap about Heidi. What's crazy written in the stars is when she got that famous Dave's meal on a Sunday, she was on YouTube and everything. That was like a $60 or $70 meal, right? Heidi had one small can of food before she got that meal. Heidi did not eat again until like Thursday of that coming week. She was feeding her a couple of fries here, a couple of chicken nuggets there, literally nothing. And we timed it from like Sunday to Tuesday. Every time she had went out, because we know right before she ends, like Heidi don't go back out. Like the last time she goes live, Heidi don't go back out to the next day. She won't take her out unless she just gets like really unsettled and she has no choice, which doesn't happen often because she beats the crap out of her and makes her lay back down. Well, we added it up and it was like, I think 20 minutes all day long. Well, from Sunday to Tuesday that she'd been out, like 20 minutes. Because she was only taking her out for like 2.5 minutes at a time. And we added up every time she went out. It's the craziest thing ever. I'm like, she'll be like, oh, I'm tired of this truck. You get out of that truck. Heidi hardly ever gets out of the truck, ever. Only to go to the bathroom, and then you force her to get right back in there. Yeah, she's got a terrible life. Oh, God, and she could care less. She wants Heidi to stay around. I know in her mind, Heidi is a prop. But also, I know that she can't wait for something to go on with Heidi because she's going to use that as a big money-making thing. Just wait. And she'll end up letting Heidi pass anyway and then try to get her another one. She'll try to get another dog. Wait and see. But she needs to be under the jail is what she needs to be because she's trespassing. She's not supposed to be there. I mean, she's breaking the laws 3 ways from Sunday. She don't have in-date tags. I'm sure her license are out of date by now. She's not carrying insurance. She drives down the road streaming. It's wild. Yeah. I wonder how long she's going to last. The thing about Maryland, though, I mean, they're not great about checking on anything, but I know it's really hard to get a dog up there because our rescue sends dogs to Maryland. That's one of the main states that we ship out to because we have a rescue now that provides transport. Oh, God. I would say no, but I do know that dogs are very resilient. She's already lasted 5 years. Well, 5.5 years now. I don't see her lasting another 5. I do not see her lasting another 5 years. I do see Heidi having some major health issues, and she's either going to have to surrender her to somebody that can take care of her, or she's going to have to pay to put her down. It's going to be one of the two. Unless something drastic happens and somebody finally steps in and takes Heidi. That's how I feel like it'll go. That's okay, Bubble Mix. That's all right. We love you bunches. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a great Monday. But, and that really kills me. It gives me cold chills and also gives me a pit in my stomach because poor Heidi doesn't deserve it. And Tammy said on there, Heidi deserves a better life. Even she knows that, but she's never going to do that for her. Tammy knows she's not getting out of that truck anytime soon. And she's going to make Heidi sit there with her until Heidi is no more. And that's what's sad. Like I said, with all the calls we've made and all the talking to people, I hope that the right eyes see this one day or see one of our videos one day. And because I always try to spotlight Heidi, at least several times, if not all live, depending on what's going on. And I hope the right people see it one day and maybe step in. And before it's too late for Heidi, I would like Heidi to at least have a good 5 to 7 years of a wonderful home, because dogs don't usually live longer than 10 or 12 years, big dogs especially. And, she's already going on 6. So, that's more than half of her life gone already. So I hope she could at least get, 6, 7, 8, as many as God will allow her. I mean, Heidi deserves a long, long life because she's had to go through a lot of crap. It's really sad. Makes me want to cry. That's awful. But just thinking about it, that's terrible. But really, if you look at it realistically, that's about as much time as she has left. And if something doesn't happen, Heidi's going to suffer, and she's going to use this. She will. When and if something happens, she'll use it as a money-making thing and just take the cheap way out, like have her put down, something to that effect. Because Tammy only cares about Tammy. She don't really care about Heidi. We know this. We know. So, yeah, it's awful. But no, I mean, I say no and then I say yes to your question, observers. I can't really speak for sure because I do know that dogs are very resilient. They can go through hell and walk out and look amazing and be amazing and have an amazing rest of their life. I hope that for Heidi. But Heidi's not had any vet care at all since Tammy's had her. She's not had her teeth cleaned. She's not been to the vet. No flea and tick care. I'm sure by now she's heartworm positive at least. So, I don't know. And those health issues will bring them down really quick, before their time. So, we just have to say a prayer and hope somebody sees it eventually. Yeah, Heidi's not a priority. That's absolutely true. Yeah, I definitely don't like to see them suffer. I absolutely don't either, observers. Paula, you caught us on the tail end again. I'm going to get out of here because she was going for a good long time. And then claimed her phone died and came back on. She couldn't handle the comments. That's what the problem was. And her phone was glitching out on her, but it stayed live. It said it stayed live the whole time. She just did it. She said she hopped off there and did a short. I'm like, okay, whatever. Weirdo. She's weird. But, yeah, I'm like getting nasally now. I'm going to have to take an allergy pill. Keep all that down. But I love you guys lots. Do something good for yourselves and each other. You know, it's the holiday season. Call somebody and check on them. And I'm sorry there's a huge glare on this. Golly. It's the sun coming through. Finally peeking through the clouds. Finally. Roscoe offered her $1,000 to buy Heidi. I know it. We've offered to bring her food for Heidi too. We've offered food and she won't answer us. Like, she'll be like, Heidi's starving. And we're like, well, we'll order food and send it to, have you pick it up at the Walmart. Nope. Won't even answer those questions. So, absolutely, will definitely see me shortly because, since she's her band, and now that she's back, she's going to be on all day. Claims she only had $57 in her checking account, so we know, even though she's already got her check, she's going to lie about it and start begging at least by tomorrow, if not today. But she claimed, now look, okay, now listen, okay, whoa, before we go. She says she's getting a room tomorrow, right? Right? Okay, she only has $57. One of the cheapest rooms she found, supposedly, was $65 with Heidi's fee included, which is a lie. We know she's lying. So how is she going to have money for a room tomorrow? See, these are the lies she tells. If you've only got $57 and you're spending it left and right to eat, how are you going to have the money for a room tomorrow? How? The math ain't mathing, and your lies you just fall all over them lies. Boy, you are not a good liar either. I mean, you don't think people hear you when you spew stupid stuff out of your mouth? They can't wait to get a bath tomorrow and get a room tomorrow. That room is going to be close to $100. Everybody knows. So, yeah, $57. You bought like an expensive pomegranate drink, the Palm brand, which I know was like $5 or $6 for that one little thing. The big ones are like $12 or $13 because they sell them at my husband's work. And you bought a whole bunch of other stuff, rotisserie, some salad, and hats and gloves. And you can't say, she goes, oh, the guy gave it to me because the card reader wasn't working. Well, first, you claim the card reader doesn't read on yours anyway. So why does it work or does it not, Tammy? What's the truth? It does work, probably. She just lies because she wants somebody to send it through PayPal direct. She said she only had $10. Yeah, that was a lie. Yeah. And she ate every single day and didn't beg not one day. So we know she sits on her money. $57. We know the room's going to be more than that. Ooh, you lie so bad. You're horrible at lying. You need to learn to lie better. Learn to lie better. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much. VIP. Sorry, we're ending. It was, she was on for like almost an hour and then 33 minutes the second time because it didn't technically end. But, she claims she only had $57 and is going to get a room tomorrow. And I'm like, wow, that's a big old lie because, that room's going to be more than $57 and you're using that money right now to eat on. So the math ain't mathing. But I love you guys lots. Like I said, call and check on somebody. Hold the door open. All the good things. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the love and support and the well wishes. I appreciate you. I am on the mend. I am feeling better. Let's box it out with her. We've got it. We got the energy to go, so we can do it. But, yeah, she lies, guys. It's awful. We know that anyway, but love you bunches. Thank you so much. Have the best Monday ever. If she goes live, I'll go live. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see you in probably 10 minutes. Love you.